Hey guys, welcome to Her Say. I'm Tory Shulman from ToryShulman.com, here with the beautiful
Daphne Brogdon.
That's right, from CoolMom.com, and we're about to bring you the rap show.
That's right.
Word. On Jezebel, we learned that Megan Fox is removing her famous Marilyn Monroe tattoo. It was a large tattoo. It says it's bringing her negative energy.
You know, I understand that. I mean, that's why I had to remove my Charles Manson tattoo.
Oh, really? I understand that.
I mean, the thing is, it's always so funny to me, somebody as beautiful as Megan Fox who's all tatted up. And then, like, the Marilyn, now it's gone from, like, a colorful Marilyn to, like, faded Marilyn.
Yeah, now it's just, like, a kind of a sketch of Marilyn Monroe because it's going to be zapped off. So moving on to Huffington Post, should women wear huge engagement rings to job interviews? And this is sort of a question is, showing your big bling, does it make you look less hungry on a job interview? Does it make you look a little snobby on a job interview? I have some interesting thoughts on this. Daphne, what do you think?
You think they're interesting? Well, we'll be the judge. Especially if you're, you know, applying for a job at some nonprofit and you're dealing with like a low income and then you're like, come in with your big rock. Maybe that's gonna turn people off. Or as an employer, you might think, like you said, they're not gonna be as hungry for it.
Right. So let's hear about the stir. We hear cohabitating is pretty much a relationship death wish. Do you think living together before marriage is a good idea or not a good idea? I don't have a ring. I'm living with my boyfriend, and I'm very happy I get this dress rehearsal because now I know his faults, his defaults, his positives.
And if he goes
right?
into debt, it's not your responsibility.
That's right. I can just cut and run.
Betty Confidential, they have why you and your spouse need a date night out, overcoming mommy guilt to ditch the kids for a night out. Because it's a funny thing that, like, this writer says before she was a mom, and I don't know if you think about that, when I'm a mom,
When I'm a mom,
blah.
I think I'll definitely have date nights is what I think.
This gal thought she was never gonna leave her kids, which is crazy, because you're with them all the time. And not only that, for your marriage, you need that time.
Sexy time. It's not for sex, but time to be sexy.
Just to talk and not be interrupted. Funny story, eh?
Yeah, funny story here. We got from the stylist, a UCLA student swears off mirrors for a year. Now, she basically did this as a sociological challenge, really. She thought she's getting married. She was very into looking at herself and doing this. What would it feel like if she just trusted the inside and never had an outsider's point of view, AKA the mirror? Would you do this?
Well, I would hate to deprive myself of this.
The joy.
But here's
this
what's funny. What about, like, putting on makeup? You know?
Right, she's like
She just
lipsticks
kind of
out here and
thinks
this
feeling
and
she
I
gets
often
hair.
I often look in the mirror just because I have food somewhere on my face.
I think it's a neat experiment. I would try it maybe for a few days.
I would say hours.
I think a year
Yeah.
would be
Long time.
hard. There's a story coming out from the United Kingdom, that would be England, you and me, that a lot of these rich foreigners are paying up to $200,000 a year for a nanny.
200K.
They have their own apartment, they have to fly business class, you know.
They have to speak three languages.
Yeah, three
right.
languages or whatever. And my thing is, you know what? Good. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and go to hersay.com to sign up for our newsletter. And thank you for being here.